friends, it's Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Michigan. Thanks for visiting. I really appreciate your time, and I hope that I can give you a little bit of an understanding of the Daffodil Dreams dies out of the new catalog. Can't show you the inside, but I think once you see everything, it's going to be okay. I promise. It looks overwhelming, but it's going to be okay. Now, I think we can all agree that we know these are stems, right? So I cut out one of each of these, and these all fit on the mini emboss machine. And I actually cut out 2 more of these just to have extras. And I'm going to ink blend to give it a little bit more, for shading quality. So I'm going to ink blend. So we know what these are. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Those aren't so difficult. This one here and this one cuts out the images, so that's pretty good, right? And then we have a butterfly, and then another butterfly, and the little body. So these are pretty okay. We've got these, we can deal with these ones. So let's put those away. We will use the butterfly again because we do want to make a card, a quick one, hopefully. I did not cut the butterfly yet, though. Whoopsie. And then we can put these away. So these are ones we don't have to talk about anymore. All right? Now, let's get these crazy looking ones. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be honest, I haven't found a use for this one yet. I don't know what it does. So maybe it's something that I don't want to know. All right. So I'm going to separate these into little bits. All right? So I have maybe if I can get my fingers to work. Oh my goodness! All right. So I've got my whole dies. They cut out major shapes, right? And then I got my bits dies. All right. So does that make sense? I got my whole dies, and then I got my bits dies. All right. So my whole dies, of course, 2 main buds, or big buds, I should say. 1 beginning bud, 2 main flowers, 1 bud, right? And then these are the leaves of the flowers. So leaf, leaf, flower. Now this one is actually a bits one, so we'll put it over there. All right, so we're going to cut out all of these one time. All right, so now you know what they look like. Now we can put these to the side. And these go over here. All right. Now these are the bits ones, all right? So we got some bits. Here's some bits. Here's a really funky looking bit. Another, funky looking bit. Here's a bud. There we go. And then the 2 daffodils. And we've got 2 of these. So 2 of these right here. I hope that explains it as well. So let's put these dies away, and then we're going to ink up the bits that are cut out and funky, darker than the holes, than the main, than the the whole ones. They're whole. They're not bits. They're holes. All right. So we're going to take these, put them on some sort of mat. That's how I like to ink up my stuff, and use Daffodil Delight because daffodils are Daffodil Delight color. And when we ink these up, we're just going to go full throttle with these. So really ink them. And remember, these are our bits that go darker. Okay? All of our bitsy bits, right? So that looks good. Can darken this up a little bit more because we do need these to stand out from the other ones. All right, now we got our bits done. Now now we're going to get our main solid ones lighter, okay? So we'll just put them the right side, and we are going to gently put a little bit of color on these. Very light, not full throttle. All right. Now that those are inked up and hopefully dry, now we can glue them. Oh, you know what? Since we're right here, let's also do our stems. Our stems are not Daffodil Delight, but let's use, we could use Garden Green or Old Olive, and I think I'm going to use Old Olive because that's what I like, as long as I can find my Old Olive stamp set. Sorry friends, I know it's here somewhere in my vast array of stuff. You should see how lovely all of this stuff is. It's quite, look, it's right here. It's quite fun having all this stuff on your counter. And I'm going to try not to bend these while I ink blend, and I'm going to give them some shading, all right? Which means sometimes I'm going to go press a little bit harder, sometimes I'm going to press lighter. I'm not necessarily going to ink up on each one of them. And the edges will look good if we do a little bit darker here and there. All right, that one got really dark. Whoopsie. And again, I did 2 of the ones without the little buds, so I cut out those twice, as you can see, because there's 4 here and there's only 2 in the die setting. Oh, I did not want to bend that. And then this one, so I guess if you take it really light and easy and not go fast like I am known to, then it won't bend as much. But like I said, you can always die cut these from the color cardstock that you want, but I just think it's prettier if you do it this way. There we go. So we got our ink blending done. You'll put these to the side. Now let's match these up, shall we? You could always put a alcohol marker, so a Sharpie or whatever, and name these, all right? So we've got our bits here. Now, this bit and this bit, they're the same bits, right? They go with these. You can just tell they do. And there's actually a smaller leaf on these. So see the smaller leaf? Small side fits perfectly. All right, so let's ink these up. And I will use my little pad, my silicone pad, and I'll ink these up. I want to make sure I get the little fingers so that these ink up. So again, this is the small one. I go towards the small one, lines up perfectly. There we go. So I'm going to do that again. There's 2 of these. And I'll just find the smaller one and the smaller one. Just the tiniest bit smaller. It's smaller and chunkier. There we go. And those 2 are good to go. So these and these go together. So you might want to put B on all of these so you know they go together. Okay, let's put our solids one here and our bits here. Now we got these, which you know go with these. I mean, these could be little A's. All of these are A's, so they could go together really easy. These are no-brainers of going together, right? So we'll just glue these together. Easy peasy. All right. And then this one and this one. And we'll glue these together. All right. Great. So these could be A's, these could be B's. We could put them on the back. All right. Now this long one goes with this long one, right? Makes sense. So it goes up and out. Oopsie. This is the side view of the daffodil. Pretty easy, right? All right, and those are these two. Let's put them back. All right. Now this is a bud. Goes with this one, right? You can kind of tell that they're the same shape-ish. Not too difficult. Oops, let's put this the right side. And we'll add some of this. There we go. Here's our little bud. All right, that could be C if you're keeping track. All right, now comes a little bit wonky one, a very wonky one. All you have to remember is wonky with the wonky. All right, we got two wonkies. The other ones are pretty self-explanatory except for this wonky one. It doesn't look like it goes on anything, but this one actually goes on this one. You can tell the bottom because it's the shorter one. Whoops, maybe. I'm gonna get glue all over. And glue is the best way, I think, because, you know, then you can move it all around. There we go. Let's clean that up. All right, so now we got all of our bits all together. So we got a partial on a solid, right? So we've got all partials on a solid except for our leaves, stems. All right, now let's put these together. These two go together, and we'll just offset them. There we go. These two go together, and you can decide if you want it to go this way with this on top, or if you want it to go on the bottom like that. Your choice. Sorry, this one is all by its lonesome. That stays there. These two then make for flowers. All right, let me get some dimensionals here. You don't have to put them up on dimensionals, but I think it'll be nice. There we go. And then this one goes right like that. Now, like I said, you can go up, you can go down, you can go straight, your choice. There we go. So this is the side view, right? This is looking on a bit more. Hope that makes sense to you guys. All right. Now, let's get a piece of basic white and a piece of old olive. Our basic white is going to be 4x6, and we'll get our stitched greenery die. All right. Barely fits. Let me get my big shot out. Okay. There we go. One big shot. All right. So I'm going to just put this so it lines up perfectly. Put this down and run it through, and it will create maybe. Do I need a special sandwich? I don't think so. But I don't need 2 plates. Sorry, guys. Oh, my good heavens. Put that on. All right, now let's try it. Since there's only 1 plate on the bottom, and now 1 plate on the top, and it should run through easy peasy. Okay, got my workout for the day. Here we go. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. All right. We'll put this away. Put this away so I don't lose it. Now, let's build our bouquet. Now, we're first going to do this. And add these 2 together. Like that. Fits perfectly. There we go. Okay. And we kind of, at least I want it straight, I think. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And I think I want to just start. So I'm going to add a line here so I don't get my mat messy anymore. All right, and I am going to pop these up, my little bud. You can also pop up your stems if you want to. That would look pretty as well. And I think I will with this one that's a little bit larger. I can pop up part of it and run a line there, and I kind of, there we go, want it like that. Very good, very good. Now I need to make these different sizes. I found that out for sure. We'll put this one with no dimension. There we go. Stick, please. Thank you. All right. Let's put a little bit more glue than not, since my fingers are all gluey. Here we go. All right, let's add the next one with some dimension. And add glue at the bottom. Okay. There we go. Now this one, I think we're going to add lots of dimension here. Let's just make an itty bitty line. There we go. Super thin. And we will put this down like this. All right. Perfect. We'll have our little daffodil come out right there, maybe? Oh, that's pretty. And then how about one kind of like that? What do we think? Yes? All right. Now, if you added dimension on the top little piece, I don't think you're going to actually need it on this one. But if you want to be sassy, put more dimension on it. This is might be a hand hand delivered only. There we go. What do we think? Yes? Does that look good? All right, we got some different colors, some dimension. Let's now just add a little bit of Wink of Stella, and then this part will be done. Super easy. It wasn't too bad, was it? I don't think so. Paint on some Wink of Stella. I'm gonna need a new one. Gonna have to order one for me and one for Rita's house, since Rita doesn't have any that I could find. All right, there we go. Add some Wink of Stella so it gives a little bit of shimmer. All right, if you can't see it, I can see it. Sorry, I don't want to take too much time, but Wink of Stella is a necessary component. Now, let's, well, these, I do have these, and these are going out of these are not lasting, so let's add some here, add some here, and let's tie a bow right here to incorporate all of these. All right, now I really need something to make it look like it's around all of these. So we could just add a little line. All right, and I think for this I'm going to use Tombow Mono. I don't have much of it. As you can see, that didn't help very well. Well, I might have to use glue dots. I'm going to have to use glue dots. All right, have no fear. I have some glue dots. Maybe. I received these free at Creativation when I went 2 years ago, January. Because unfortunately, last year I didn't go because it was boo-hoo social distancing. I know that COVID is very scary and it's part of our lives, but I am tired of not being able to do normal things like go to Creativation in Phoenix and have a tremendous time seeing all the new things that are coming to our industry. It is not for Stampin' Up, it is for everything. All right, so I just got mine there. So now I need one more glue dot. And la 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 la. Yes, yes. All right, gotta find another glue dot. And we will just make this as perfect as I can. There we go, that's pretty. This cord, although is great, I love the look of it. It's kind of difficult to play with. All right, there we go. Nope, you scoot down there. There we go. Ooh, these are not. Now listen. All right, there we go. What do we think so far? Now let's put this on a old olive. That's gorgeous. We need something here. We need something. We do have this Easter Blessings. Oh, I almost forgot. We need to make a butterfly. Now we can put this in the corner. Put Easter Blessings. That's not Easter Blessings. Easter Blessings right down here. Just like that. And I think we will with gold embossing. All right, but before that, I want to get out a butterfly and take out my little butterfly. dies, which are so cute. We'll make 2 of them just in case. And then I will get out my brand new top because my little machine. Okay, so my little machine hated these long dies, so I had to add a new plate. You know, if your little embossing machine starts not liking you, all you have to do is get another plate and it will work fantabulously. All right, let's quickly ink these up. Oh, how adorable. All right, and I'm not even gonna bring out my mat. Let's find some really pretty, well, let's see, I have orange out. Orange is pretty enough. I mean, I prefer pink, but what are we gonna do, huh? If I had my little mat, my life would be so much easier because it holds everything. All right, and actually, I just picked up these little cute little ones that are going to work perfectly. Oh no, I already had one. They're not labeled. All right, let's get that off. And then let's do a blue, since I already have a blue one. I like blue. There we go. And wow, he's got one side much, there we go. Just darken them both up. Now let's get this brown. Whoops. Because the body is supposed to be brown. So we'll just add, yeah, blue to this. All right. Okay. That was easier. All right. We'll move these to the side before I lose them. I was looking in my garbage for, uh-oh, I just dropped one. I was looking in my garbage for a circle die that I just knew dropped in there. And I found another die. So be careful when you're throwing things away so as to not lose your dies. All right. I need this. I need this. There we go. His little green body, which is just adorable. There we go, like that. And then let's shape him up. And let's put him down, shall we? Oh, yes. All right, we need little mini dimensionals for these guys. And I will be using these little guys all the time because they are stinking adorable. Now, if you really wanted to play up the colors, you could make whatever color your butterfly is and make the background that. I'm just going with easy, simple today because, well, I just wanted to show you how to do these. All right, let's quickly do a Easter blessings. Really score this. All right, Easter blessings, here we come. I don't want to have to do it twice. And I don't want to have to do it on a separate piece of paper. So we need this to go really well, shall we? And stamp. Oh, it's even straight. How exciting is that? All right. Let me grab a piece of paper. Now, I have my pre-order, my second pre-order, my order from my catalog, the new catalog that is coming out January 4th. I have that coming tomorrow. I can't wait to show you all the cool things. Well, I mean, it's not everything because I had a budget. I mean, you understand, right? I said to my husband, I'm not going to go overboard yet. So I'll probably order again, probably before I leave. And I'm leaving to go to Phoenix on the 8th. And I want to get it packed, so I better order this weekend of all the other things that I want. I just thought, you know what, I'll go with the quick, really what I want order, and then I'll get some other things. All right, Easter blessings. Now, let's see, do I have any of this left? Oh, I do. I'm going to have to put that on my order. I'm going to go on my computer right now, well, right after this, and put this in my cart. Now, pretty. Oh, the background made it. It wasn't so simple, right? And look at those butterflies. Now, here's an ugly one I made. And it's not ugly, but the background, right? The background. You see the background? It just adds a little bit more detail. Both Easter blessings, both the same size. All right, friends. Use the background. Die or an embossing fold.